Hi everybody. So I already prepped my face. I used my GLAM Glow. I like to use this just to give my face, it's a moisturizer, but it has a nice glow, like shimmer to it. So I've used that, my Tula eye cream, and my new, I've been wanting to get this for so long. They have like colors. I'm not sure if it's in this exact formula, but I wanted this, the plain one. And it's the maximum lip injection. It used to have like the basic one, and it's a tingling. The first few times I put it on, it really didn't tingle that much, and I was kind of shocked because, you know, it says it's gonna set your lips on fire, and I really wasn't feeling anything. I really think you gotta like mix the formula up, because right now, these girls are on fire. So we'll see. I'm gonna have this on while I do my whole makeup, and we'll see if it actually plumps them. They're looking a little juicy. I mean, my lips are kind of full, but right in here, you know, they're just kind of like really fine. So we'll see if it gives them a little extra plump. So today, we're gonna play around with some new makeup. And not only is it new makeup, it's really, really nice luxury makeup. So my mom was at it again, and she spoiled me rotten. We're calling this bonus birthday presents, and you're gonna be so, well, I'm excited, so you gotta be excited too, right? So the first thing she got me was this. Yes, can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's the Diamond and Blush palette. It is so pretty. It has cream blushes. This isn't just blush, it's also got bronzers, highlight, and the top part's cream. I'll show you when I get there. I'm gonna leave it for a surprise. I mean, the packaging alone is stunning. Like, I mean, it's stunning. If you can't tell, this is my new obsession, is NatashaDenona. I used to be totally obsessed with Too Faced. Too Faced too? I mean, I still like you, Too Faced. Don't get your feelings hurt, but my main girl right now. So this, like I said, it has creams on the top, and then it has your powders on the bottom. And I've wanted one of those for so long. Super excited. If that was not enough that she got me this little girl. And this is the Sunrise. So beautiful. I'll show you guys this in a little bit too. I haven't decided which one I'm going to use. So which one I don't use. Well, I'm gonna use it for a different day. So you can just wait till that day to see it. So that's what we'll do, actually. I'm not gonna give it all to you at once now. But this one, so beautiful. Like I said, the packaging alone of these are so nice. I have a habit of keeping all my boxes, but then at, you know, some point when they pile up, I do get rid of them. These boxes are never going in the garbage. Never getting rid of them. And you're probably like, that's it, right? She couldn't have got you anything else. Ta-da! I know, right? You're floored, aren't you? I'm floored. But this is the Natasha, the Tropic one. And it's so funny because I did not tell her like specifically any of these items. And I was telling her that I had put all of these items. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same moment. It probably was. And I put them in my cart, like on Sephora. I don't ever buy them. I don't know why I don't like create a wish list. It's kind of like my way of making a wish list. But I put them in the cart and never buy them. But this was another one that I was eyeballing. So, isn't she so pretty? So, I got these beautiful, beautiful palettes. And if you guys know, watch my other videos, you know that she also bought me the Love palette a couple weeks back that I've had so much fun playing with. I love it, of course. And I've gotten so many compliments every time I wear it. So we're gonna play around with one of the palettes today, but I'll do another look coming up with the other one, of course. And actually you're probably gonna see multiple looks with these, because why not? And they're beautiful, and yeah, I'm excited if you can't tell. So play around with those. And I also want to show you Sephora. They're really cool, which a lot of places do give you like a little birthday gift. And I got to pick this for my birthday gift. Isn't that so cute? And everyone is in love with this one. This one smells really good too, but it almost looks like a cologne-y kind of smell. It smells really good. I'd put a little bit on my hand and I forgot about it later. And as I was doing things, I'm like, what is that good smell? Like I totally forgot that it was this. Oh, no, actually it was this. And look how good it matches my nails. Isn't that so cool? So we're gonna jump right into the eyes because I definitely wanna break into those palettes as soon as I can. You know, I'm also excited to do my face today because I have my amazing new palette. It says it's the Diamond and Blush, but it's a face highlight. I'm reading the box. A face highlighting and contour kit. So it's got like your bronzer, your highlight. Wait till you see it. If you've not seen it before, it's gorgeous. I know I look weird right now. So I'm gonna blend this out real quick, and this is gonna be my base for my eyeshadow. And then we're gonna jump right into some pretty eyeshadow looks. Now, sometimes when I'm doing the white base and I put it on, if I want it a little whiter, I wait till I get to this point and then I go do a second coat. Because sometimes I'm wanting more of that bright white. So don't let it dry. Don't keep piling it on and then blend it out. Put a layer on, add a little more, and then buff it out with your beauty blender. And yes, if you haven't seen me do before, I've now got smart and I started using the beauty blender to buff it out instead of the little concealer brush I was doing. I don't know why I was doing that. Lost my mind, but use your beauty blender. All right, now that I got them, the desired whiteness, I'm gonna use my Ciate. I'm just gonna use it to set it in place so it doesn't crease on me or anything. So I've decided that I'm going to use this palette today. It was a hard decision, and I really picked because of what I'm wearing. I felt like the colors would go more. This one's a little more on the lighter side. The pigments, I've swatched them. They're not quite as like in your face as her other palettes, which I love that. That's like what I love about her palettes. So I'm gonna play around with this, see how it looks, which is good. I got the white base down, so I'm like, we're already kind of rolling in that direction. So let's have some little tropics. But this is like a great, you know, to give you that like shimmery, beachy, that's the vibes. I mean, it is tropic, right? So we're just gonna have a tropical, like, you know, we went to Venice with Bailey, so we're gonna have a little tropical, yeah, we're gonna be in the tropics with Natasha. So as I was looking at it, which I want to use every color in this palette, in all the palettes. That's my like biggest thing when I get a palette. I want to use all of them, and I cannot decide what colors to use, what look to do, because I just want to put every one of them on my eyeballs. But we're gonna go ahead and start off with, what color was I gonna start off with? I have to look at my outfit again to, okay, yeah, we're gonna go in with some nudist. Okay, we're gonna have a little nudist moment, and that's gonna start up our crease. I don't know what I was talking about the pigment, because woo, I kind of swatched them a little bit on my skin, and I was like, okay, they're gonna be a little more on, you know, give you that nice lightness. No girl, Tasha don't play around. Look at that, and that's a nude. Like, I don't look that good nude. Now my plan is to pretty much match this blouse that I'm wearing, or it's kind of like a little dress. You can see it. So it has like this peaches, kind of the color that I use, kind of like the nudist. Look how beautiful that is. I'm speechless. And there's some deeper, like kind of reds in there, which I'm about to use now. I'm gonna go into Sangria. And if you also see, there's some dark blue and light blue. So I'm sure you already know where I'm gonna be dipping. And I know it's like, really, with this look? We're gonna try it. We're gonna roll with it. Looks good on a shirt, right? So it should look good on my eyeballs. So into Sangria, and I'm just gonna take Sangria and just deepen up in here, okay? And same brush, and when I switch shades, I use my little Dollar Tree shades. I call this shade shifter. I don't know if shifter makes sense, but what I call it. And I just rub it a few times. And you're just gonna darken up the edges. Just kind of deepen it a little bit. And just doing the dark on the edges also will really help your eyes pop. And my eyes are very heavy, so anything that helps them pop. Now that I've shaded that in, I'm gonna take some more of my Morphe concealer and I'm just gonna go over my lid a little bit just to give it more of a brighter base, kind of, you know, clean up the little area. I'm not gonna do a whole lot. I'm not trying to do like a full-on cut crease situation. We're not going there. I say that and then watch me pull out a full cut crease out of my back pocket. But I really just wanna, you know, clean it up a little bit and give it a nice little base for those colors to go on. Especially since I'm gonna be working with a whole different color. Like if I was going in with pinks or something in this shade, I really wouldn't do the concealer step. I am out of this concealer almost. Oh no. I've had her for a very long time though. Not a very long time, but more than I normally would have a concealer. I'm trying to think of exactly when I got her. I actually want to think in December. So if I got her in December, that's some really good time. But I don't use her as a regular concealer. She's just my cut crease or like my lid. So that's probably about right for, you know, how little I really use her. And I'm gonna take a little shader brush and I'm going to go in with this really pretty Laguna. I almost said Laguna Beach. Every time I think of Laguna, I think of Laguna Beach. And not the actual beach, the show, of course. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna put it here, right? And we're gonna hope it looks good. Look how beautiful these shades are, like so pigmented. You don't know many palettes that, look at that, one swipe. Makes it really easy to do bright, colorful looks when you have good quality makeup. Because on something like this, you really don't want to see her building, because then you know you're going to mess up with all your crease color and stuff. You want something that's going to go on pretty effortlessly. Alright, now I'm going to take another shader brush. It's a little bit of a bigger one. And I like to get a little bigger of one, a little bigger almost in the space, because I like to go a little over the space, just a little bit so it fills in the white, and then just a little layer on the edges. It just makes it look blended better, just the way I like it. But I'm going to take some setting spray. Even though I do have the white there, I still like to use my setting spray. My good old Morphe. She's been lasting me a while. She's my favorite. This is one that I would most definitely buy again. It's been my favorite setting spray. Not really as like a setting spray. I use it as a shadow enhancer, we'll call it. So now I'm going to dip into Mint Frost. I almost was gonna say Mint Toast. From afar, it looked like Mint Toast. And I'm like, Mint Toast does not make sense. So Mint Frost is gonna go on top of that Laguna. Dip that brush in that spray. Ooh. that is just gorgeous. I did a little bit of this on my sister. I did this blue and this little mint frost. I didn't do it with the other colors, of course, and it looked really pretty. So I had to kind of dive in these blues myself. And I kind of get my inspiration, like I said, off like what I'm wearing, but you don't always have to do that. Sometimes, you know, I just go whatever I want, but when I'm wearing vibrant colors, I like to play off of it. Now I'm not gonna do no more of my eyes right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my face. That way I can do my bottom eyes and not worry about messing it up, and mascara and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna pull my hair back, because when it's down, it just gets all up in my way. Little hairs just seem to fly everywhere they shouldn't. And I got this little kit. Yeah, I thought it was upside down. And it's the Cover FX, which I have the foundation, so or do I have the foundation? I have something of Cover FX. No, I have another primer of theirs. So is it the same primer? No, it's a different primer. But I know, I'm all over the place tonight, guys. But I'm gonna try this little set. I thought it was really cute. When I was getting my birthday gift, I had to add a little something to my cart so I could have it shipped. So this was on sale. I think it's normally like a $30 set, and I got it for under 10 bucks. So we're gonna use this. I'm gonna prime my face with a primer, and the primer is the Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. Oop. Might want to take that off. Ooh, how pretty. I love when they're colored. I was expecting to be more like, oh, it's almost like sticky. Did you see that? That's cool. I'm excited to see what this does. It says on this primer that it's weightless, cooling mousse that refreshes the skin and helps defend against pollution and blue light rays for a ultra smooth canvas. That's a claim for you. Haven't used her in a while, so I'm gonna use my Becca foundation. It's Ultimate Coverage. Now it is a little yellowy tinted for me, so don't like weird out when I first put it on. It all works out when I do all my creams and stuff. Oh, my creams, I just got excited for my cream blush. I almost like forgot, like, I'm glad I said that. I forgot that I have another beautiful product to use. I'm gonna use a kabuki brush to blend this out. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and conceal under these eyes a little bit. It was a pretty matte foundation, so you want to kind of move a little fast. Now I like to use a Beauty Bud to go blend in my concealer, and then I go around over my foundation a little bit too, just to make sure it gets really sunk into my skin, so it looks more natural. Sometimes the kabuki brush just sets it on top, and it just, when you get close, doesn't have that blended look. Now I'm gonna go a little different and do something more shimmery and diamondy. So go into my Diamond and Blush palette, and I'm going to use this as my my contour a little bit. We're gonna try it out. So I'm gonna go into this top part right here is all in this beautiful. The top part is your creams, and then down here you have your powders. I've always wanted one of those. So I'm so excited, and I'm so excited that I have a NatashaDenona one. So I'm going to go in with the cream dark one right here, and it's the Glow Cream Base. And I love how it has the little lid for the creams. So I'm going to dip in that, and I'm going to, since I am kind of fair skinned, I think that will work for me for my bronzer. And this is just the base that you're building up. And this is just to give it a nice little glow really around the face. Not necessarily your contour, more just your glow. So creamy. Ooh. There we go. I'm gonna use my finger. And this is more of like a darker highlight shade. But I do that with a lot of like the sticks. I buy them in the darker color because I love the shimmer. So I thought this would be perfect. Because I don't want to go for that really dark look right now, which I will darken up with a little powder. I'm wanting that diamond-y glow look today. Look how beautiful this is. And that cream does not mess up the foundation at all. Fairly lightly, I'm just gonna buff it in. Lightly. Now this is where I'm gonna go in with my cream blush. The one up on top, of course. And it's such a bright, I'm just gonna use my finger. Ooh, it matches my eyeshadow like perfect. That crease color. I'm a blush girl, so I love a good like bright blush. Very lightly. Normally when I use the creams, I would go then set my face with powder. I'm gonna use these powders and just go over them with that. And then, you know, of course the rest set with a regular powder. If that makes any sense. Because that's kind of the point of them. You set with each other, so you're just adding more pigment. And I like to add the blush, you know, to give it that like sun look. Like I've been out in the sun, got a little red, a little flushed. This is like blendy, like beautiful. Look at this. There's no streaking, like most cream products, even all of them, my ColourPop, all of them, if too much, move around too much, I have to like kind of fix things because they do start to kind of leave little patches. Worth every penny. Thanks, Mom. So now I'm gonna take the powder blush, trying to find which brush I want to use. I have this little tiny one. Yeah, this one right here is the one that I want to use, so I can get right up in, you know, press it real nicely. This is that one little set that I got from Ipsy. And this is the contour blending. I forget the name of these, but they're really cute. And this is the blush. And the blush is more of a lighter pink than the cream was, so, ooh. And I'm just setting that blush, basically. And this is also gonna help you not look so powdery, because you're not putting powder everywhere. You're putting, basically, blush on top of blush, and powder on top of, like, your foundation. So really the way I should do it more. And now I have the palette to do it. But this is so nice. Like almost, do I want to use it every day? Like I want to use it every day, but if I go pan on this baby, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna use Cover FX and I'm gonna put powder in the areas where I did not highlight or blush or bronze or any of that good stuff. So I'm gonna put a little powder there. It's got a weird little liddy thing, like cover. Oh, cute! I love how that is though. That's actually really cool. I pull up on my hairline to get rid of those wrinkles. It's gonna at least help the powder from not like completely settling in them. And I will probably touch up my blush a little bit at the end, if I need to. I know, we're gonna jump back to those eyes real quick, wrap this beautiful look up, And I'm gonna go into some Tiger Lily, and I'm gonna line the bottom of my eye with it. And I'm using this, my real fine pointed Jeffree Star from Morphe. I'm gonna carry some more of that Mint Frost back up in here. It's okay to go over that little blue too. You wanna kinda, in the inner corner, go over it a little bit. Be like your little highlight right there. Real pretty, makes a beautiful like highlight little shade. And make sure you put her right back in her box so she stays nice and pretty. My elf. Not only Santa needs an elf. For the bottom, I'm gonna use my NYX, and it's the Epic Wear white eyeliner. It's supposed to be like their really good eyeliner. And so I thought, let's get it in white. Cause I love a good like white. So with the black, it just really makes my eyes pop. So let's do with that blue. And I can never find like a good white that really shows up. That looks really pretty. And for mascara, I'm gonna use my Beauty For Real. Loving this one actually. Really shocks me because of the itty bitty tiny wand, but, or like the little brush on the wand. I like it, especially when I'm not wanting to use waterproof. This is really good. Wow, look how gorgeous those eyes look. Like the whole look just looks way more beautiful, I think, than if I used other products. Maybe it's just me, but look at that. If I was actually going somewhere with this look, I would do my eyebrows, but I'm actually about to wash this off and go to bed. This girl's tired, but I had to play around with my products. I'm being up so early with the kids. I love that they're back in school, gives mom a break, but actually mom works way harder because they'll go to different schools, and I gotta get up at 5:30 for the little boys. The younger boy don't get off to school till almost 8:30 when he catches the bus. So it's like almost impossible really to go back to sleep. I have too much to do, you know? So I'm gonna go over my blush just a little bit, and then I'm gonna top it with that diamond dust, like I said. And then we're just gonna call this a look. Well, of course, throw something on my lips, but you can't get too much more prettier than this. And the blue went actually very beautifully with that sangria and that nudist color. Like I was a little like worried how well they would look together, but they look stunning. So now, like I said, and I'm just gonna use my finger at first. Let's see how that works. See that? It gives it almost like a dewy look. Oh! Some on my chest. You can see my chest. Ooh, look at that. Use my brush for my chest. Oh wow, that looks so good. Ooh, this is gonna be my favorite highlight for sure. My whole favorite palette. This blood, all this, I'm gonna use too much. Uh-oh, Mom, you're creating a monster. Like, I'm in love. And I close my little lid so they're all nice and protected. I love that your creams stay all nice and creamy. Nothing's gonna bother them. I'm gonna pick out my lip real quick, and we're gonna call this a look. And I have to show you, she is gonna go back in her beautiful box. Get to take care of your luxury palettes. And the boxes are beautiful. Why would you not? And that way, like when you put them somewhere, their makeup's not getting on them, they're gonna stay beautiful. So I'm gonna use a little bit of my Shot Clock, that's the color from ColourPop. And I'm gonna just line my lips a little bit. Even though I really need a sharpener, but I need to clean up my sharpener, so we're just gonna roll with it. Cause my clock is shot and I'm ready to go to bed. But I wanna be beautiful too. Life of being a girl who cares about her looks. Well, I don't care about my looks. I mean, I do, but I really just love makeup. And look how beautiful this look is. I'll just see what I create tomorrow. Loving this. Oh, I picked the perfect color. I really like my lipsticks to really match, you know, coexist. If they're like real different, like this is a nude or something, to me that just, a lot of people like to do like a nude with this lip, but look, see, it accents it. I think it all just really meshes. And this lipstick is from The Real Her, and it's Sorry, Not Sorry. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes real quick. All right, guys, this is our finished look with our beautiful NatashaDenona products. Basically, everything we used besides some of our foundation and stuff was Natasha, and it was all beautiful. We'll call this my birthday look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Please like and subscribe, do all those things. Ring that bell so you'll get to know my next videos when they come up, so you don't miss my next NatashaDenona look or whatever looks I come up with, guys. See you next time. Have a good night.